Oh, great. Okay.
All right. So 1 second. I'm just going to share my screen. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Everyone can see my screen? Good. Okay. So welcome to our 7th session. And we're very happy to have Bob with us that usually can't be with us, but today his meeting got canceled, so he could join us. אז ברוכים הבאים לבוב. אנחנו שמחים שהצטרפת אלינו. Okay, so we're going to start out with just kind of like an opening activity that has to do with your homework in this past week. I want everybody to say in his or her turn something new that they learned about the shekel from this video, from the video that you watched. And I want you to say it in Hebrew, kamuvan. And if you have an idea, if you're up to it, maybe something that maybe other people won't know or some sort of fun fact about the dollar. Okay, so that's 2 things. Something new you learned about the shekel and something you know about the dollar that you can share, but in Hebrew. אז משהו חדש שלמדתי על השקל, ומשהו שאני רוצה לספר על הדולר. אז מי רוצה להתחיל? Who wants to start? Not everyone at once.
I can see something simple about the dollar.
Great. Simple is great.
הדולר הוא ירוק.
מעולה, הדולר הוא ירוק. זה הצבע של הדולר. מה הצבע של השקל החדש? What's the color of the new shekel? מה הצבע של השקל החדש? Hint, it's right in front of your eyes. On the screen, there's a picture of a shekel. Great, yes, it's silver, which is actually kesef in Hebrew. What does kesef mean in Hebrew?
Silver.
It means silver, and it also means, does anybody know? Kesef, it means money, exactly. So it means money, and it's interesting because it's taken from, it would be like if money would be called gold or silver because that's the material that is used or was used in money. Anyways.
Zahav.
Sorry? Right, zahav. But for some reason, kesef took, and that's what we call money in Hebrew today. So, great. So, תודה לבוב, שסיפר לנו על הצבע של הדולר, told us about the color of the dollar. And who wants to tell us either something they know about the dollar or something new they learned about the shekel? Allison, you want to go?
I know what I want to say, but I can't say it in Hebrew.
So let us help you. Or start out and we'll help you.
I mean, it's like a past tense thing. I don't think it's like.
Just keep it simple. Just a fact about the shekel. Or a word that you remember from the video you saw from your assignment this week.
Oh gosh. Sorry, it was just like a stressful morning. I'm trying
That's
to.
Fine. You know what? Take a second. That's fine. Romel, you want to go? You have an idea?
Abraham. What's the verb for paid?
Does anyone know what the verb for paid is?
I wrote it, but I wrote the questions in English from the thing. I didn't have time to write it in Hebrew too. So.
That's fine. So the verb for paid is shilem. Abraham shilem.
Abraham shilem.
Exactly. The infinitive of that would be leshalem.
Okay. Abraham shalem. 400. All I can think of is French. Wait a minute. Ahat, Stein, Shalosh,
Arba.
Arba, 100.
Who knows the words for hundreds in Hebrew? Hundreds in Hebrew. You have it on your vocabulary for this year.
Me'ot.
Me'ot. Exactly. Me'ot. Bob said it. Me'ot. So arba me'ot.
Arba me'ot kesef. The cave of the patriarchs.
Me'arat ha'machpelah. It's called.
What's the other word before mechpelah?
Me'ara, which means cave. Me'ara. So it's me'arat ha'machpelah. Me'ara.
Me'arat.
Yeah. Me'arat ha'machpelah. I'll write it down for you later in the chat so you'll have it. Okay? Great. Okay, Allison, do you want to go or you want to pass?
Sure.
To the next
so
Great.
you want something about the shekel or the dollar?
Either one.
Okay. Shekel, how do you say was made? Or came back? I was going to say like, oh, wait. How do you say before?
לפני.
לפני.
קודם לכן.
So לפני means before?
Yeah.
Okay. לפני השקל. What's money? מטבע?
מטבע.
מטבע בישראל who הלירה?
Great. לפני השקל, המטבע בישראל היה הלירה. Great.
הלירה.
Great. So before the shekel, there was the lira in Israel. Great. Great sentences by everyone. You did it. You all did it. Good for you. So what we're going to do now is, after going over a very short exercise about last week's assignments, we're going to watch together the song that you're going to learn for next week's assignments. Okay, so on the right-hand side of the screen, I'm trying to think where I could put this so you'll see. Okay, on the right-hand side of the screen, you have words and their translations, words that might be new to you. I'm sure there are other words that you won't know, but these are just a few of the main words, and we're going to listen to the song. The song is basically about a guy who doesn't have any money, and he falls in love with a rich girl, and he's telling us about this experience. So we're going to listen to the song now, and then we're going to have 2 activities about the song. Could you hear that?
Yeah.
Great.
לא יודע מה עושים ואיך להרשים אותה. הסיפור שלי הוא קצת מצחיק כמו בסרט. התאהבתי בילדה יפה ומפונקת. יש לה וילה ובריכה ואבא מפורסם. רק אני בצריף קטנצ'יק במרכז בת ים. היא אומרת בוא אלינו ותכיר את אבא.
So I'm going to stop once in a while just to try and explain what happens in the song. So did anyone get anything about what happened in the song until now? Or nothing?
Someone's famous and lives in a big villa.
Great. So this guy is talking about a girl that he fell in love with that lives in a villa and has a pool, and her father's famous. And they're kind of going out. And now she offered that he come meet her dad, come meet her family. So let's see what happens.
כל המשפחה תהיה שם ויהיה סבבה. אני יושב שם בסלון רוב.
By the way, what word did we just hear that we talked about? Great, sababa.
So I heard mishpacha.
And mishpacha, great. So she says, come meet my family. It will be sababa, yes, sababa. Great, so that's already a slang word that you guys know.
ולא נושם, מרוב בלבול וחרדה שכחתי את השם. אין לי שקל בכיסים, אין לי גם פרוטה. לא יודע מה עושים ואיך להרשים שקל בכיסים, אך יש לי אהבה כמו ים. עכשיו אני בטרמפיאדה לכיוון בת ים. אין לי שקל בכיסים, אין לי גם פרוטה, לא יודע מה עושים ואיך להרשים אותה. אני על הפנים, אין לי עבודה, בכל עשירי חותם על הבוקר בלשכה.
Okay, did anyone get what he's saying in the
Well, he doesn't have any money.
great. En li shekel bakisim, which means I literally don't have a shekel, even one, in my pockets. En li shekel bakisim. Right. What else does he say?
Can you remind me what Bat Yam means?
Sure. Bat Yam is a place. It's a city in Israel.
Oh, because he says that a bunch.
Right. So he's saying, I'm going to Bat Yam, which is where his girlfriend lives, to meet her.
Okay, got that. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's where he's from. We'll find out in a second. So except for saying exactly nice, Romel, except for saying he doesn't have any money in his pockets, what else is he saying? Did anyone get anything?
Ein li avodah, I don't have any work.
Great. So not only I don't have money, I don't have a job, so I don't have a way to earn any money. Great. What else? Okay, so
To the unemployment office.
Oh, great.
Where he heard that's a great place to meet girls.
I don't think he says that, but he goes to the unemployment. Part of him talking about the fact that he doesn't have a job is he's saying, I don't have a job and I go to the unemployment. I don't know how it's like in the States, but in Israel, if you're unemployed, you get like money from the States. Probably not like that in the States. Or it is?
Yeah, it is.
Great.
Although the Republicans really hate that. It drives them crazy.
Well, here as well. So anyways, or the equivalent to Republicans, whatever that would be here. But anyways, yeah, so it's just like that here, and you have to go and sign your unemployment every day. So he said that, and he says one more thing, like, what's the problem with the fact that he doesn't have money and he doesn't have a job? Why does it bother him?
Because the parents won't like him.
Because the parents won't like him, and because he keeps using the word leharshim, which means to impress. Yeah, leharshim. We're going to use some of the words soon, but he keeps using the word leharshim, which means to impress. He wants to impress his new rich girlfriend, and he doesn't know, and he can't because he doesn't have any money. Okay, great. We're continuing to the next verse, or maybe this is the end. Remember that word? That's another slang word that we learned last week.
So
Fadicha. You guys remember what fadicha means?
Fadicha. Hold on.
Oh.
Fadicha. I don't have that one. Fadicha.
It actually says it here on the screen.
I got it. Fadicha. Oh, I didn't write down what it meant, but I wrote it down.
You didn't write down what it means? Okay, so fadicha means like...
Embarrassing?
Yeah, great. So here it's translated blunder. Fadicha, blunder. But yeah, it means like an embarrassing. He's saying, eze fadicha because I'm not earning anything and my girlfriend's rich. Okay, great. So let's hear it until the end and then we'll go on to the next activity.
אני יושב לבד והיא זו שהרוויחה. הלך הכסף, הלכה הווילה, הלכה גם הילדה ואם אחר התחילה.
Okay, so what happens in the end of the song? I'm going to play it again. I want you to try and figure it out.
הלכה גם הילדה ואם אחר התחילה.
Okay, so basically it says halach hakesef. What's halach?
Go to.
So it's also literally go, like I'm going to the store or I'm going home, but it's also a phrase as in, I think it's kind of like that in English as well, but when something's gone, like it's just gone. So he's saying halach hakesef, halcha havila, as in he has no chance for money or for this villa. And why is that? Ki halcha gam hayalda, this girl that he likes. Ve'im acher hetchila. Can anyone think what maybe that means?
There's also I don't know. She's chosen? No.
So
Yelda.
yeah.
Yelda is like children or.
So yalda in Hebrew, it's equivalent to girl. Like you would say girls and boys kind of like playfully, even about like teenagers or your young people. So that's how he means it here. He means like the girl I like. So he said, halcha gam hayalda. So what does that mean? The girl, what did she do? What's halcha?
She's walking away from me.
Right, she went, she left, she went. When in Hebrew, shemashu halach, it means it's gone, it left, went forever. If you're doing you're about to do a deal and it pulls through, so you would say halcha ha'iska. Iska is deal. Halcha iska. So we say
So
halach kesef.
gone also the girl and va'am.
The im, what's im? With an ein.
Im
Romel,
is
did you
with.
say with?
With. And
great.
with, oh, she's gone with
What's acher? What does acher mean?
acher.
What does acher mean? Acher means other.
Oh, she's gone with another.
Oh, exactly.
Tachila.
So the im acher, she went with another hetchila. Does anyone knows what the word lehatchil is?
On a trip,
Okay, no, not a trip.
a journey.
No. What's the word hetchil? Mishu hetchil.
Hethil.
Yeah. Anybody know? Maybe it's a new word. Here, it's here on the right. You have a translation for it.
Oh, your screen is in front of
Started
the.
up.
You can't see my screen?
Started up.
Right. So actually, hetchila just means right. So hetchila just means to start something, but it's also slang for to start up with someone, like to flirt with someone, to start up with someone.
Mm-hmm.
So she went with and like started up with someone else. Started a relationship with someone else, started going out with someone else. Okay, so in the end, this girl kind of leaves him because he has no money and she goes with someone else. That's the end of the song. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, did you guys see that I sent you 2 links on Schoology?
No, I didn't see it yet.
So go on to Schoology. You'll see that I sent you a message with 2 links. I want you to go on. Yeah, I'm
take down the screen share and then we can.
I will. I just want to explain first what you're going to do, and then I'm going to let you go on the site. I'm just going to show you. All right, so you're going to get on this Padlet, and you have 2 questions here that you have to answer on the Padlet. Bob, we use Padlet in another lesson. I don't think you were here, but it's very simple. You just click this pink plus button, and it lets you type in a title, which should be your name, and your answer. And then you just press enter and it posts, okay? Anyways, so you're gonna answer one of the 2 questions. One question is, מה דעתך על הבחור בשיר, which means what are your thoughts on the guy in the song? דעתך is your thought. דעה is opinion, so דעתך is your opinion, or דעתך for feminine, your opinion. And the second question is, it's supposed to be, מה אתה היית, yeah, it's fine. מה אתה היית עושה במקומו? What would you do in his place? Either throughout the song, when he was feeling like, I don't know what I'm going to do, I have to impress this girl, I don't have any money, or in the end of the song when he's bummed because she leaves him. So you can decide any of the questions to answer, and to answer, of course, בעברית. So it's a tough one, but you can also answer very simple answers. Okay, and either one. You don't have to do both. Answer any question you want. So in your title, write your name, the question you're answering, and then in the body, write your answer. So I'm going to stop the share, and you guys go on Schoology and see that I sent you 2 links. So go into the first link. Not sure if it's the first or the second, but it's the link that's called Padlet. Go into that one. Okay, was that clear?
Okay, so I need to get out of this.
Right. So all you have to do is minimize me on the top right hand, or press escape so it escapes full screen, and then go back into your browser.
Okay. And I go to email, I guess, right? Yeah.
It shows up in your email. It also just shows up on Schoology, I think. I mean, I know it shows up on Schoology. I'm not sure how you connected your email with Schoology.
Let me go to Schoology then. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I just have to think.
Allison and Bob, let me know if you guys got on okay when you do. Oh, here, I see Allison and Bob wrote their names already. Great. And if you already wrote something, an answer for one question, you could write an answer for the other question once you're done with the first question.
I'm sorry, the second.
Sorry?
What is Hayit?
You mean in the question?
Yeah.
Ma ata hayita, what would you do? Ma ata hayita ose is what would you do instead?
In his place.
It's
Okay.
like the hayita, there isn't really an equivalent in English.
Okay.
It goes with the rest of the sentence. If you're asking a hypothetical question, it's kind of like would, like what would you do? Yeah. So mata hayita ose. Great, so I'm seeing already answers from Bob and Allison.
I'm trying to get it to write in Hebrew. I've got the Hebrew on top, the Hebrew letter, but it's not.
So Allison, you could also.
I think I see what was wrong. Okay.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant Romel. Romel, you can also just write in English letters if it's easier for you, like Hebrew words in English letters. That's also fine.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Yeah, because it takes me so long. Okay. All right.
Okay, Romel, let us know when you're done. Actually, Romel and Allison.
Okay.
And then we'll go over all your answers.
I'm getting there.
No pressure.
Oh, okay.
In general, anytime you're using a kind of I would, a hypothetical, so you have to add like Haiti or hu haya or anachnu hayinu in according with the tense that you're using and with the gender. Okay, so Romel, are you almost done?
Well, I got 4 words up there, and it transliterated.
Okay, that's it.
I got it, but I'm not finished. If I hit the return, will I be able to go back? Because I guess you can't see it. That's why you don't know.
No, I can see it, but just leave. That's enough for now, and you can say the rest.
Okay.
You could just tell us the rest. I'm going to start going over them. I'm just going to share my screen.
Okay.
1 second. All right, so let's see. So let's start with Bob. Bob, you want to read out your answers for the first question and the second question?
Sure. Hu acher dag biyam. It's like an English phrase, like there is another fish in the sea?
Oh, that's nice. So there actually is an equivalent phrase to that in Hebrew, which is, I'm going to write it down, which is Yesh od harbe dagim bayam. There are many more fish in the sea. Yesh od harbe, trying to write it down here, dagim bayam. 1 second. Okay. Here, I'm writing it. Can you see me writing? Yesh od harbe dagim bayam. But great, that's a great, great idea of something to write to this guy.
Thanks. And then, ani lo hayit. You said minaseh is to try.
Great.
Lahal shim ha'aba.
Great. So does anyone want to translate that into English for us? Not Bob?
Oh, something about her father.
Right. So what's menaseh? What does menaseh mean? Menaseh means to try. So Bob is saying, if I were him, I wouldn't try and impress the dad. So I think what you're trying to say is leharshim with the resh. I'm going to change it for you. Leharshim. They're very similar, but lehashlim actually means to make up with someone.
Oh.
And leharshim is to impress, but it sounds very similar. You're right. So, and also just one tiny thing is that, and I saw this in a few of your sentences in your assignments. So lo, when you want to say no, it's very confusing, but when it sounds the exact same thing. When you want to say no, it's lamed aleph. And when you want to say him, it's lamed vav. So I wouldn't try to impress the dad. So it's ani lo. I would not try to impress the dad. So that's lamed aleph. Oh, what did I just do? I think I just erased your thing by accident. I'm sorry.
So, and okay. It's always lamed aleph or no or
yeah,
not?
Exactly. Okay. It's always lamed aleph and always lamed vav for him or his. Great. Bob, you're going to have to write your sentences again because I accidentally deleted it. But it's a good opportunity for you to correct the corrections I just told you. Great. So thank you, Bob, for answering those two questions. Romel, do you want to answer? I see you answered the second question. So you want to read out what you answered?
Ani hoshevet shehuzricha la'avodah.
Okay.
Az lachapesh lehaha.
Oh, that's great advice. So who wants to translate to English what Romel is telling this guy, is advising this guy? Nobody knows? Okay, so ani choshevet. What's choshevet? I think, but I want Bob and Allison to try and translate your thing. Anyway, so choshevet is think. You're right. So ani choshevet shehu tzarich. I'm changing your sentence a little bit, Romel. ani choshevet shehu tzarich limtzo avoda. What's avoda?
Work.
Right, work. So I think he needs to find work. Ve'az, which means afterwards, lechapes ahava. So what is Romel saying?
And then...
What's lechapes? Lechapes is to look for.
Impress. Isn't that what we were?
No, impress is lehalshim. But lechapes is to look for. So Romel is saying, first he should get a job, and then he should go find love. Right, Romel?
Yeah.
Great. So, אני חושבת, I think, שהוא צריך למצוא עבודה. I added the למצוא there, which means to find. ואז לחפש אהבה. He needs to find a job, and only then look for love. So that's Romel's advice.
Why did you write it? Because I don't see the correction.
No, I just said it. I'm going to write it though now.
Oh, okay. I'm
going to write it now in English, in Hebrew. Great. Okay, so Allison, you want to read out yours? I don't think we're going to have time for another activity. But Allison, you'll read yours, and then I'll let you know what your assignments are for this week. And we'll do the assignment I was planning on doing now. We'll just do it next week.
So I answered the question, Ma'ata hayit? What is that?
Ma, if it's your girl, so ma'at hayit
Ma'at.
osa
Hayit osa
bimkomo, in his place.
b'mikro. Okay, and so I said, Ani ohevet baher ha'isha. So I love another woman.
You would go love another one. Okay, great. So you would just say ani ohevet. So just switch the acher and the isha, and make it into a feminine. So ani ohevet isha acheret. Great. Okay, great. All your sentences were really good. Romel, I'll rewrite your sentence soon, and then you could look at it.
Okay.
I want to let people who need to go. So I just want to show you what your assignments are for next week. This is something I wanted to do with you with the new words that we learned from the song, but actually thinking about it after you go through the assignments and listen to the song again, you'll know the words even better, and that way it will be even better next week. Okay, great. So this looks like a lot of assignments, but it isn't really. So 21 is just the video that we saw now, that you guys all have got a preview and could watch it here. So you'll probably need to watch it again at least once to answer the questions. And it's always good to watch the videos that I assign you at least twice to kind of understand them a little more, have the words and the meanings sink in. So,
hey, hold on one sec.
Sure.
I'm not seeing you any. Oh, there. I'm sorry. Okay.
You see me?
I was stuck in the Padlet and I wasn't.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see you too. What do I do?
Oh, you don't see me? Okay, so go back to the Zoom.
Find the little Zoom icon on your thing, the little video camera.
Go down to the Zoom. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I had to share my screen again so it pops up for you. Okay, great. So can you all see the shi'urei bayit on the board? Do you remember what shi'urei bayit is?
Yes.
What is it, Romel?
Homework,
exactly. So 21, assignment 21 is just the movie that we saw now, so that's just to watch the movie. 22 is reading comprehensive questions about the movie. 23 is a very short Quizlet about the movie. And then 24 is kind of like a feedback of, how you're finding the course up till now. And 25 is tests to sum up the whole unit. So 25 you don't have to do by next week, but we will be starting the third unit next week. So just get it done sometime in the next. It says here le'od shvu'aim, which means due in 2 weeks. So that's kind of what I'm asking. But of course, if it's too much for them, or you guys, have a lot of other stuff going on right now, so it could be also a little later. Great. And that's it for now. Does anyone have any questions of anything that we learned today or about the assignments?
I wish we could do this every day.
Aww.
Because it would just be so helpful. I just feel like this is when I learn, is these little 45-minute sessions.
I love it.
It's so great. Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear. I told you I will bring it up with Hebrew College, the option for, next semester, whoever is continuing, or just for whoever takes this course, to do maybe 2 meetings a week, if that would be better.
I mean, it's hard to schedule, but it's just so helpful to have,
And I know I'm going to have to go back to my master's program, and they just sent me last night the courses, and unfortunately I see 3. I don't think I can afford to pay for 3,
right.
But I would still like to take 2 since I didn't take any this semester, because I need to finish.
Yeah, you need to. את צריכה לסיים את התואר. You need to finish your degree. את צריכה לסיים את התואר.
So I can go on to the next thing.
Great. Anyways, thank you so much, and good luck with your assignments. Mm-hmm.
Also, I've started watching Surugim.
Oh, great!
It's really good, and it's like good to pick up on words that we learn, and
That's great.
This is one that's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's really entertaining too. It's like Friends, but in Hebrew.
Oh, cool.
It's like Friends, but in Hebrew, and specifically about like Orthodox people living in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So it's a little different, a little less like sparkly than Friends.
Yeah.
Say the name of it again so I can have it in my mind.
It's called
Surugim.
Surugim, but what's it called in English on Netflix, Bob? I think it's called something else, no?
I just typed in like SRUGIM.
Oh, so I guess it is called Srugim. Okay, great. Romel, I posted on Schoology a list of TV shows and movies that I recommended in Hebrew. I'll send them to you personally.
I haven't gone back to it, but that's
okay, great.
So when I look at it, I'll say, "Oh, this is the one."
Great. Okay, Bob, I'm so happy to hear that you started watching that. That's really great. Okay, great. So I'll see you all next week. להתראות, תודה לכם.
Shalom, Haverim, Shalom, Haverim, Shalom, Shalom.
Alison, next week you have to like sing for us proper.
Shalom, Shalom.
Allison, you could teach a music class. That
Yes, for sure.
I know. That's what I do. So
Okay.
that's why I'm doing this. Because
We're gonna have to have a full kind of concert of that. That was too short. זה היה קצר מדי.
Bye-bye.
להתראות.
Intro.
Peace out.
Bye.